Toyota is launching the Hilux Champ in the US with a starting price around $12,000. Genuine body-on-frame construction and configuration flexibility that's going to expose just how limited the Maverick and Santa Cruz really are. If you're tired of compact trucks that force you into a single configuration and charge premium prices for unibody platforms that can't handle real work, the Hilux Champ is solving every problem the current market refuses to address. While other manufacturers keep pushing expensive lifestyle trucks that most buyers don't need, Toyota is bringing back the affordable, customizable workhorse that actual truck owners have been begging for. And here are the reasons why. Number 7. Respectable size. When Toyota says the Hilux Champ is going to be classified as a compact pickup, don't let that fool you into thinking this is some miniature hauler. This truck is bringing dimensions that will surprise anyone expecting a downsized compromise vehicle. The wheelbase is stretching out to measurements that put it squarely in mid-sized territory, which means you're getting the interior space and bed capacity of a much larger truck without the parking lot nightmares. The overall length makes the Maverick and Santa Cruz look undersized. You're going to get legitimate truck proportions that translate into real-world capability, whether that's fitting your tools without playing Tetris or actually being able to sleep in the bed when you're camping. In short, there are actually two variants of the truck, short and long wheelbase versions. The former features a 108.3-inch wheelbase, while the total length goes around 185 inches. The long wheelbase version gets pretty close, with its length of 195.7 or 198.4 inches, depending on the configuration, and quite impressive wheelbase of 121.5 inches. But size is only half the story when versatility is what actually determines how you'll use this truck. Number 6. Endless configuration options. Here's where the Hilux Champ is going to completely destroy the competition. While Ford gives you exactly one configuration with the Maverick and Hyundai does the same with the Santa Cruz, Toyota is unleashing a configuration lineup that's going to make your head spin. The Hilux Champ is arriving with multiple cab configurations that let you prioritize exactly what matters. Need maximum passenger space for hauling your crew to the job site? There's a configuration for that. Want to maximize bed length because cargo capacity is your priority? Toyota has you covered. But here's where things get really interesting. The chassis cab version is opening up possibilities that most compact truck buyers don't even know they're missing. If you've ever tried to find the perfect setup for your business, you know the frustration of spending thousands on modifications. The Hilux Champ chassis cab eliminates that entire headache by giving you a clean slate from the factory. Flatbed conversions, utility bodies, dump beds, food truck setups. The Hilux Champ is being designed as a blank canvas that can be finished to match almost any purpose you can imagine. And speaking of building the perfect truck, wait until you see what Toyota is doing with the cargo bed. Number 5. Respectable bed length. One of the biggest complaints about current compact pickups is how they sacrifice bed space to achieve compact dimensions. The Hilux Champ is offering two bed length options, both bringing legitimate cargo capacity. The shorter 5.9-foot bed option is still genuinely useful for daily truck tasks. You're looking at enough length to handle camping gear, landscaping materials, or your mountain bike without needing to drop the tailgate. But the longer bed configuration is where Toyota is really making a statement. We've all watched someone struggle to tie down 8-foot boards sticking out 4 feet past their tailgate, flapping red flags and hoping they make it home. With 7.6 feet, the Hilux Champ's longer bed eliminates that entire scenario. Full sheets of plywood lying flat, 8-foot lumber without awkward overhang, multiple dirt bikes loaded side by side. The configuration flexibility means you can optimize for cargo without completely sacrificing passenger space, but a long bed is worthless if the truck underneath can't handle serious loads, which is exactly why Toyota's construction method matters. Number 4. Body-on-frame truck. While the Maverick and Santa Cruz are riding on unibody platforms borrowed from their SUV siblings, the Hilux Champ is being built with genuine body-on-frame construction. Body-on-frame architecture brings durability that unibody designs simply cannot match. When you're bouncing down a rutted dirt road or hauling loads that push your truck's limits, that separate frame is absorbing punishment that would stress a unibody structure in ways that show up years down the road. This is the difference between a truck that's still tight at 150,000 miles and one that's developed squeaks you can't pin down. Anyone who's pulled a heavy trailer knows that sinking feeling climbing a steep grade and wondering if your truck is up to the task. Body-on-frame construction is distributing those heavy loads across a dedicated frame engineered specifically for that purpose, rather than asking the vehicle's body to do double duty. This translates into higher towing capacities and payload ratings that actually mean something. The frame also allows for more suspension travel and articulation, which means better traction on uneven terrain. The separate body makes it easier to add lift kits or upgraded suspension without compromising structural integrity, but even the toughest frame needs the right engine. Number 3. Powertrain. The gas-only options are serving as the foundation, bringing proven Toyota reliability with power outputs that match the truck's work-focused mission. The 2.0-liter inline-4 gas engine puts out 134 horsepower and 136 pound-feet of torque. It's not much, but it does the job pretty well in developing markets. As for the North American market, the 2.7-liter inline-4 would be a proper choice. That is the engine we know very well from the previous generations of Tacoma and other Toyota models, which puts out quite a respectable 160 horsepower and 181 pound-feet of torque. But here's where Toyota is really separating the Hilux Champ from the competition. Hybrid powertrains are joining the lineup, bringing fuel efficiency that's going to make traditional gas-only compact trucks look wasteful. If you've been tracking fuel expenses, you know how quickly gas station trips add up. The hybrid systems are being engineered to slash those costs dramatically while enhancing the low-speed torque delivery that truck owners need most, crawling up steep trails, maneuvering in tight spaces, or pulling away from a stop with a loaded bed. That electric motor is providing instant torque that eliminates turbo lag and makes the truck more responsive in situations where truck owners actually use their vehicles. And when you combine these advanced powertrains with what Toyota is doing with pricing, the value equation becomes impossible to ignore. Number 2. Built for customization. Toyota recently launched the Hilux Champ for the Thailand market, and the approach reveals exactly what makes this truck special. This is a born-and-bred pickup designed to serve countless needs through Toyota's brilliant decision to let the customer finish building it. The automaker wanted to keep the Hilux Champ affordable and genuinely functional, so rather than loading it with features most buyers don't need, they're providing a solid foundation that can be configured exactly as required. Instead of deciding what you need and charging you for features you'll never use, Toyota is giving you the mechanical essentials and letting you invest your money where it actually matters. Want a bare-bones work truck? Keep it simple and save money. Need specialized equipment for your business? The Hilux Champ is ready to accept whatever modifications make sense. The beauty of this approach is how it's going to create an ecosystem of customization options that grows over time. As more Hilux Champs hit the roads, aftermarket companies and upfitters are going to develop countless accessories and modifications specifically for this platform. You're buying into a truck that's going to have more personalization potential 5 years from now than it does on day one. Number 1. Price. Here's the number that's going to make the Maverick and Santa Cruz nervous. Toyota is targeting a starting price around $12,000 for base Hilux Champ models, which is undercutting everything else in the market by a massive margin. Think about what this means for your wallet. You're saving thousands at purchase compared to competitors, and then saving even more if you opt for the hybrid powertrain that's going to cut fuel costs dramatically. The math gets even better when you factor in Toyota's legendary reliability reputation. Lower maintenance costs, longer service intervals, and proven durability mean the Hilux Champ is going to cost less to own over a 10-year span than trucks that cost significantly more upfront. This pricing strategy is opening up truck ownership to buyers who've been priced out by relentless cost inflation. Small business owners who need multiple trucks can suddenly afford to equip their entire fleet without crushing debt. Young families who want truck versatility but can't justify spending $40,000 finally have a viable option. The Hilux Champ represents Toyota's understanding that truck buyers aren't all the same. Some need a farm truck, others want a weekend adventure vehicle, businesses require specialized configurations, and the Hilux Champ is being engineered to serve all these needs without forcing anyone to pay for capabilities they don't want. With mid-sized proportions and a compact footprint, endless configuration possibilities, genuine body-on-frame durability, multiple powertrain choices including hybrids, and a starting price that undercuts the competition by thousands, this truck is rewriting the rules for the compact segment. The Hilux Champ has the potential to revolutionize the market, but it's not the only one. If you're more of a Volkswagen guy, you definitely want to check out our video about its new affordable pickup truck. It's also a pickup designed specifically for work, but the German automaker uses a completely different design approach.